He's going nuts. Everybody's happy that nobody's making the Freakazoid movie. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MehTV. And today we're continuing the Metley Cruise time-honored tradition of starting every stream that we can with the Freakazoid theme song. Today, we've done it a total of 3 times. That makes it a tradition. This time, it is time for us to watch Batman, the animated series. And we're doing a Mr. Freeze episode. I'll stop it as soon as we start the episode. Are we all in deep freeze? Everybody, Panda, are you in? Are you in the stream? In a 3, 2, 1. So yeah, by the way, thank you to whatever your name was in the comments who pointed out that my voice was too low in the previous stream. I have since adjusted the gain on both my Focusrite Scarlett and in OBS, so that now I'm clipping just below the red line, or stopping just below the red line. Yeah, it's going to become a lot more, well, for lack of a better word, sharp. Yeah. Dear God, you could cut glass with my chin!
The Batman Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero movie, which I assume has to take place after this episode.
It does, actually. So,
yeah, whatever. Alex needed to see.
It was a good
the
double
CGI
feature for us to have. Yeah. You know, it was important that I knew that Warner Brothers had not improved their CGI in the last 30 years.
Well, that
Dear
was
God, it's the mechanical monster from the Superman show from the 30s. Or the 40s, actually.
Wait, seriously?
Not quite, but it's kind of similar.
I was making a joke as though you were talking as one of the guards.
Yeah.
You know,
this thing is adorably jank. I mean, it's like freaky, but like the way it just raised its arms up and slapped the wall. Why do prison guards have access to grenades?
They just do.
This isn't post 9/11. But yes, I have done exactly what I said I was going to do. I turned up the gain in OBS, and I've also turned the gain up a little bit on my audio interface, so that now I have slightly better, slightly more presence in my audio here. Part of the problem was that I have a noise gate on the microphone, and that brings down the audio level.
Gotham's finest, everybody.
Yeah, that is like a takeoff of the... I don't think he was doing that on purpose. Yeah, it kind of looks... It is kind of like the, yeah. Yeah, so we can see here that, by the way its chest opens up, it is kind of inspired by, Superman versus the Mechanical Monsters.
Hey, look, it's Batmite. This is the only time that
kiss me.
So Batman is just a figure. Well, he's an imp from the fifth dimension.
There's Crypto and Streaky, the super cat.
Crypto, super doll.
Did you know that Streaky in some of the more recent comics is a female?
Well, I mean, the cat is supposed to belong to Kara.
Okay.
But in the show,
I worked for that guy who made the Kiss androids back in the 70s.
that was a weird time.
There was so much cocaine everywhere, I'd swear that there was trace amounts in every single glass of water. Somebody needs to turn down the degraining filter on this water effect. It makes it look like shit. Seriously, almost everywhere else, the degraining looks fine enough. Even here, where we've got the smoke rising, you know, it looks fine. But when they go to London, when they go underwater...
I'll give you one guess who that's supposed to be, based off.
Well, I mean, it kind of looks like Marlon Brando.
No.
Ted Turner?
Good guess. No, you're warmer. You're on the right track.
It's
a theme park owner.
Walt Disney.
There you go. This is Bruce Timm and the crew's take on Walt Disney.
I want to unfreeze Walt Disney just so that I can show him what they did to his magnum opus.
Yeah.
Hey,
yes.
Walt Disney's head. Look at it. Fucking look at it. Look at it. And Walt Disney's head just melts. Okay, then.
No, waves. No, bad waves. No, sharks. Robin, get the shark repellent bat spray.
Bruce, I don't think that's gonna work.
Deploy the landmines. Bruce, we're in the water. Then deploy the depth charges. Do something.
Make yourself useful, Grayson.
Change dive angle to 3 degrees up bubble.
You'd think Bruce would have invested in a cloaking device.
You'd think.
So, did anybody else, speaking of Ted Turner, by the way, did anybody else read Marvel?
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Let me just pull out my Rescue Heroes welder here. Several years before Rescue Heroes. How exactly did you manage to do that? Why did you break the figure of my wife when you rescued me?
I will always love the original Mr. Freeze gun.
Well, goddamn. Who wants to live forever?
So Grant Walker here is voiced by Daniel O'Herlihy, who had passed away on February 17th, 2005.
Dealing with these changes, violently it changes. This is their... I'm glad I made the Walt Disney got frozen in carbonite joke earlier, because...
Oh, and this is Daniel O'Herlihy's only credit on voice acting.
Huh. Oh dear.
Nora.
So
My beautiful waifu.
I suppose this is how Mr. Freeze got access to that dungeon that he had in the movie.
Yep.
You wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything you dream in life will come to you. That's me trying to sing as Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hope you appreciated it.
Eh.
No. Bruce, stop looking at my ass. I can't, there's a cape in the way. Oh, what is this? Earth 2?
Yes.
Why is there a giant TV screen in portrait mode? Was anybody else bothered by that? How in Earth 2 all of the TVs were in portrait mode instead of landscape?
Meh.
Eh.
That was in the Arrowverse, by the way.
Oh.
Of course it was.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, I feel like human beings would have to have a completely different, like, mode of vision for it to work out the way they did. Wait a second, so it's... he's created fucking Rapture for ice.
Apparently.
Is a bat knight entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Doing Mr. Freeze's villain plot from Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Several years
Jeez,
before
Robin.
Batman and Robin.
You somehow managed to get yourself captured.
Again.
And then Bruce got captured too.
Good job, Bruce.
Because of course.
Bruce, tell me that you've told somebody about that.
Actually, yeah, Bruce. Why aren't you just telling Gordon?
All price to pay for salvation. Yeah, no, I'm reminded of a couple of different Arrowverse plot lines, actually. Mainly, like, Damien Dark's plan. And yes, that is a
And by the way,
name of a real character. He was played by Neil
Oh, and
McDonough, I
Alex.
believe.
Oh, and Alex.
Yes.
Pat Fraley, the voice of Rang, was Batmite.
Oh.
By the way, NECA, when are you going to get off your asses and give me the Mr. Freeze gun and goggles you said we were getting?
Lazy assholes.
Nika's been promising those for what, like 10 years almost?
5, 3 years.
Yeah.
They're literally doing the Frozen Walt Disney, but except he's in a super suit. He's blue.
He's unstoppable, blue, and completely taciturn. Perfect.
Freeze! He stole your tube!
I'll kill him!
Why can't Victor get some of that?
Can you maybe do this in reverse for me and her?
Actually, yeah, why couldn't he do it?
Technically more than billions, trillions, considering all the other forms of life that will die out.
Yeah.
At least she will wake up. Yeah, that's entirely fair. That is,
Yeah, but
by the way, that is the same, the freeze gun. You recognize that
Yeah.
sound effect?
Yeah, I know that sound effect.
Yeah, that's
What is
the
that
same
sound effect?
Okay, so the freeze gun has the same underlying sound effect as the life counter rolling down in Yu-Gi-Oh does.
Yeah.
It's taken from
Mr.
whatever
Freeze
the
is
same
like,
sample
okay.
is. I can't tell you what instrument or how they made the sound. I just know that the that is the same kind of thing that they use to make the life counter rolling in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Again, I always
No,
wanted
my life points.
that gun.
And to think this episode came out before Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it did. Sucks, doesn't it?
I will not be a part of your Disney World shenanigans any longer.
Our planet will not become an entire Walt Disney World.
Disney World was cool once upon a time,
Mm-hmm.
and then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't.
Geez, these robots get completely jobbed out to batarangs.
And now he's going to turn green.
And now he's doing the Frozone thing about a decade before Frozone existed.
Yep.
Oh,
because this episode aired in 1994.
Oh, yeah, like a pipe's going to do anything. You mad dream. Ow.
Oh God, it's the worst part of going into a pool. All times 1,000. Ah!
Duh.
Yes.
You're immortal. Go back to Gotham and touch air, you assholes.
Hey, at least Mr. Freeze can use the fact that he's the bad guy in this scenario.
Or that or go to Metropolis.
Those remind me. Hang on, aren't those? That's like the yacht from The Incredibles 2.
Yeah. That's why you're going to end up alone, Bruce.
Oh god, now I'm feeling the same thing too. My testicles are retreating into me. Ah!
Just
I
use
don't
the
know what the
laser on your
cape.
belt to cut me out of here, you stupid rodent.
I don't think the cape is going to really do anything. And
No.
now you know how Nora and Freeze ended up in the Arctic.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed that movie and this episode because the next
Uh,
episode is going to completely undo it.
What?
The next
I
episode is
said,
going to completely undo it.
yeah, where it's downhill from here.
Well, Mr.
Yeah,
Freeze's thing. Well,
This is
Mr. Freeze's
essentially
thing doesn't
Rapture.
get Mr. Freeze's thing doesn't really get undone until
love
until season 4.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah. But then they restore his character back to normal in Batman Beyond
Thank God.
for one of the saddest episodes in that show. No.
Also, Bruce, what the fuck, man? Why did you bring me back to a heat tank? You have a fucking laser.
Laser. Who's to say that they didn't put a penis Grayson into a heat tank?
Yeah. Thank God he doesn't need food.
Uh,
Don't worry, I'll find some underage boy to help feed him.
Which, by the way, fun fact. So in the sequel, it's a sequel to the next Mr. Freeze episode. We actually find out what happened to Kodak. He actually went to an orphanage, and then he was sort of recruited by Nora, who would actually buy Nora to go on a journey. I'll talk more about that when we get
And
to
now
the next
time
Mr.
for
Freeze
the
episode.
last episode of the normal stuff. Batgirl returns. So are we ready?
No, because you know what this opens with.
What do you mean? What is this open with?
You know, Kevin.
No, I don't.
You genuinely don't know. You're not shitting me right now.
rolling.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
You're not shitting me right now. You do not know what this opens with.
The ambiguously gay duo.
All right, fine. Let's just
The
say
ambiguously straight duo?
this episode. This is also the last time we're going to see this intro, which, again, I loved it. I actually think this intro is better than the first.
No,
Die
it's
on that
not.
I'll die on that hill, Kevin.
Okay, it's okay then. There goes the hill.
I said I'd die on this hill.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
hill's
and
gone.
now there's no hill.
I'm a toon basic. I'm a toon, Kevin. I can just sit here.
Yeah, he's a cartoon dog.
Dun, 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 boom.
So far, the cast for the upcoming Avatar: The Last Airbender animated movie still doesn't have any confirmation of who's playing Zuko, but we find out.
They confirmed that a long time ago. It's Dante. Dante is one of the surviving cast members.
Then why isn't he listed?
But he was confirmed a long time ago.
Well, anyway, unknown character number 1 in that movie will be voiced by Drax.
Yeah.
Unknown character number 2 will be voiced by...
Oh God, here it comes.
Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn or Invincible. That's Mr. Freeze's gun sound effect.
Oh, hi, Penguin.
What the fuck did Penguin get a lightning taser? No bullshit. No way Joker can disarm Batman like that. I sense fangirl dream.
Yep.
I knew it! This is also the last time Melissa Gilbert is voicing Barbara. Oh no! It's Batgirl, guys! That's not Mark Hamill. That does sound like Paul. Oh God. Oh God. God, my stomach feels queasy.
Excuse me
Oh
for a
God.
second.
I told you, Kevin.
Sorry.
Oh God. We're out of hell. We're out of hell. I like how she said that. What is it, Dick? I don't think you can throw your kid in jail for not passing a test.
Why did it have to be meth?
Oh, gee, I wonder who that stole that.
By the way, Cape Crusader has Barbara be voiced by Crystal Joy Brown.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember that one time when there were two patent lists in the same Batman thing?
I do. Oh, it wasn't Catwoman. Man, Gotham security sucks. So,
Sup, bitch, name's Batgirl, and I'm gonna whoop your ass.
well, she.
See, if Bruce Timm were
Oh!
guys, let's just say it could always be worse. If Bruce Timm were truly to embrace his horniness, he would have Catwoman and Batgirl just start getting into a heated makeout session right here and now.
No, if he were to embrace his true horniness, he would have Catwoman and Batgirl be in a threesome with Bruce.
Yeah.
That is
Kevin,
so horrible.
Kevin, why are you laughing? You know he's right.
I know. That's the best part.
And as an added fuck you, he make Dick watch.
Ah!
Live, you're coming with me.
Hey, speaking of which,
What?
Uh-huh.
Good job, Dick.
You know, so we
You are not a good detective, Robin. Boo!
let's keep in mind
Here,
Dick Grayson
Puss.
will later. Let's keep in mind Dick Grayson will later trust this woman
Yeah, who will flirt with him.
and want to have sexual relations with him.
My name is Dick Grayson, and I did not have sexual relations with that pussy.
Says you. She says. She says with her legs spread out.
Dick,
Get in my
Dick.
way. I was the first one here.
Dick, you're getting in her way.
Yeah.
Let's keep in mind. Let's keep in mind Penis Grayson is not a reality.
Now, where's Bruce?
By the way, Captain Planet and the Planeteers is up for pre-order on Blu-ray along with the 4Ks of the original James Bond films.
I know. I'm looking forward to Captain Planet on Bluray.
Why Captain Planet?
What do you mean? Because he's got a new comic book coming from Dynamite.
By
coming
your
out,
powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Wait a minute. Does this mean Selena knows Barbara's Batgirl, or did she just make the assumption that Barbara went to a gym?
You're fast, you're strong, you may even be unstoppable.
Okay, Bender. Okay, Bender, what else would Bruce Timm have to do to embrace his true horniness?
Let me see here.
We had to add Harley Quinn to that.
Ah, shit, that's right.
God damn it.
No. He would have to have Harley and Poison Ivy have their own sex while watching Batman bang Barbara and Selena while getting
Yep, that song would be playing in the background, and Dick Grayson's eyes, and Dick Grayson would be tortured via Clockwork Orange.
Well, at least you're looking out for her, Bruce. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I'm seeing a wretched hive of scum and villainy right now. You're looking at my ass. That's exactly what I mean.
And she was looking at her ass. That's not even a joke. She was.
I swear to God. We're talking about Bruce Timm embracing his inner horniness, and we're slowly settling into ours.
And the irony of this is this episode wasn't even written by him or directed by him.
No, but he's left his mark.
Oh, that's definitely Bruce Timm. Oh my, yeah, that's Bruce Timm. All right.
No,
that looks like a buffed up Bruce Timm.
He's one of. Yeah, I totally buy that Catwoman would be able to do that to a guy that Spider-Man would have to... Why? I got nothing to say to you, lady. You stay here, Poindexter. We're here for you.
It's Hugo Strange's brother, Strange.
Strange Dexter.
Dexter Strange. Why didn't you tie him down?
Axis, Phoenix, or perhaps Ace?
Access Chemicals, Phoenix Chemicals, Ace Chemicals. You can tell this episode doesn't have a big animation budget because most of the background characters are in shadows.
Like it's Ruby.
And reused frame animations.
Or Durarara, because Ruby...
Time.
Because the funny thing is Ruby's stylistic choice early on was inspired by Durarara.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Closing time.
Which, by the way, Durarara is awesome.
Why did
that shit insane, but awesome.
Why did somebody leave the keys in the motorcycle?
That is a very good question. Apparently that used to be a thing that just happened back in the day. Stop talking about that in front of Catwoman!
What did you say about
Should we get your daddy in on this? No!
Where is it? Speaking of... speaking of daddy,
girl,
where is
huh?
Batman?
I'll be your daddy. No, you fucking won't.
Guys, let's also keep in mind that I ended up a while ago commissioning in
Meh.
the fan art of the Bat family in a photo. Oh, and all of that, except for
Oh, wait.
Batwing and
By the way, Kevin,
and Batwoman
Batman,
are in there.
Batgirl is holding on to Catwoman extremely tight. She's in a position Bruce has been wanting to get in with Catwoman for a long time.
Bender, Bruce and Catwoman have shared a shower together.
Not in this continuity.
Because of course not. Seriously, that was weirdly enough, that was one of the better parts of Batman Hush, Bruce and Selina's relationship. And
Yeah,
then
It's like the only good thing of Hush.
yeah,
It was.
exactly. And then
Hush
it
was
went
a
to shit.
movie.
Well, I mean, now look at it from Catwoman's perspective, guys. Why would you continue to fall in love with a guy who wants to save criminals who are mentally, damaged? Eh?
I thought you were going to
Florence
say mentally
Nightingale syndrome.
I thought you were going to say mentally retarded.
No.
Are
But that's
you
only-
retarded?
But that's only
the
Tweedle.
way.
But that's only Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I mean, okay, with how Riddler was written in Batman Hush, I could have said mentally retarded.
Hi, Daggett.
Oh, fucking Daggett? Why end the
Daggett?
episode with Daggett? I would have Rupert Thorne would have been the better choice.
Daggett is also the term that they used for dogs in Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, yep. This is totes the end of recently lesbian couple Selena Kyle and Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, Batgirl and Catwoman are definitely not getting out of this one. That's the weird looking square gun from that episode of The Sopranos.
Okay, you know what would weirdly
Everybody
make this
knows what I'm talking about if you've seen that episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what could have made this trio somewhat perfect? Just throw Nellie L in there for no reason.
Okay. Hang on. They left
didn't
her
take the belt!
fucking claws on?
They didn't take the belt. They didn't take the claws. Didn't do anything.
They are
What's
mentally retarded.
What even?
Why is Norman Osborn not just shooting them?
I don't know.
Norman? What the fuck kind of gun is that?
Sup, I'm Robin, bitch.
What took you so long? Also, what is the point of Batgirl having a utility belt if she's not even going to use it?
Wait a second, you guys didn't tie their feet?
No, they
That's
didn't.
the sound of a chain gun. You can't lie to me. How is the Jade Cat still around? How did it not
I don't know.
shatter?
I don't
It
know.
just didn't.
Also, I don't care how much that damn thing is worth. Dude, that's barely going to be enough to set you up for most of the rest of your life.
Better get your
Selena
rabies
Thorne.
shot, bitch.
I was also going to say, Selena just did the Goku move.
This is why you don't do kicks above the waist, people.
Oh.
Why?
Wow.
There are a lot of...
He was holding on to her legs for a while.
Yeah.
What does that mean? No, Dick, what does that mean?
Seriously, tell us.
I took it back to the Batcave. Duh.
That's all you had to say.
Wow, you have terrible aim.
Dude. Well,
Dude, you suck at your job.
well, yeah, that's why he's broke.
I am in a very enviable position right now.
I'm where Batman wishes he was.
I'm staring Catwoman directly in the pussy.
Okay, what? I'm confused. I know we had to not make that look like she slashed him, but the hell?
Batman got cut in the last episode.
Yeah, why can't Daggett get cut? Imagine if Clayface just shows up and said, "If anyone's gonna kill him, it's gonna be me." No, seriously.
That
feel
would
like
have been
Clayface-
that would have been good. Like, just have, and Selena's just like, oh, fine, and then Clayface shows up and just clays him to death.
Yeah.
I'm going to flop my entire body on you and destroy all of your bones.
Hey, Dick, maybe help?
They should be doing. They should both be shifting one hand at a time, not one of them shifts both hands and then the other shifts both hands.
They don't know how to shift.
They know how to stick shift. Robin then explains to Beast Boy. Oh, he's like, I know he explains to Beast Boy. He's like, so
good, you remembered
Scarecrow
you
ended
had
up
that.
inducing this weird hallucination in me that I was watching Catwoman and Babs getting it on with
their whips.
Bruce.
With
Damn.
Batman.
It was, and I was being tortured Clockwork Orange style, being forced to watch it.
That fucking cat should have been broken like 5 times by now.
6 times.
Make that 7. This is fucking stupid.
Where's Dick?
Where's Bruce?
Bruce is out. He's
in Paris.
Yeah, that Wayne Enterprise business.
Only the strongest will survive.
Bad touch.
Bad touch, stranger danger, I need an adult.
You insulted both her lover and her father.
Freeze, bitch.
I'm Detective
Oh, that's-
Mustache. I'm here to take you in. No, she wasn't acting under coercion. She was trying to bust somebody
No.
who you... You don't know legal terms, Selena.
Well, no shit. What?
What? Boom, bum, 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 bum.
No, gee.
Well-
Gotham's finest.
GCPD, folks.
You know, on second thought, I think maybe Catwoman might have a good idea about how... Crazy Biff... What? No, she was further away from them than that. You guys suck at your jobs. Both the police and both of them. No, there won't. We can take out her tires or fly ahead. Use the Batwing.
And that's
Alex.
how this is how it ends.
This is
This
how
is
the
how
first,
the season
Yeah,
ends?
this is how the original series ends.
Yeah. A pretty underwhelming end, if I must say.
I'm gonna go get the next. I'm gonna go get the next
I'm
disc
gonna
so
go
we can
grab
start.
some water. I'll be right back.
All right. Although, wait, Kevin.
I'm back.
Okay.
So Bender, how did you feel about those 10 guaranteed improvements?
That was pretty. It was pretty funny.
In case you're wondering, Alex, no, it wasn't what you were thinking it was.
Oh, I
Also, I was going to
I
say
have no
we
idea
have.
what you were saying because I was downstairs.
I was also going to say we have a new intro. Oh, yeah. So we're on season 4, episode 1, Holiday Nights. Which, by the way, there is a new intro for this series, but it was mostly it was to set up that Batman and Superman would both have episodes come on at Kids WB, and it was an action-packed hour called The New Batman and Superman Adventures. And they had a kick-ass theme song that had an original score composed by Shirley Walker. And unfortunately, it was only shown during this block hour. It wasn't actually shown in both series.
Oh dear.
And it's an extra on the season 4 DVD that gives you the option to either play the new Batman Adventures with either the original intro from seasons 1 to 2 or the new one.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to send it to Alex so we could watch it to kind of set the mood.
Sure, let's go ahead and pull that up. Because I didn't have that prepared, and I don't know.
I got it. There you go.
Was it not included on the Blu-ray or something?
No, it was not. It was not included in the Blu-ray. Here, I got it.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
It is only included on the season 4 DVD, which has to this day never gotten an HD remaster. So the only way to watch it is in standard definition.
That's fucking stupid.
Hey.
Yes.
That is fucking stupid.
Blame WB.
I blame WB for a lot of things. That's very
All right, so let's cue it up.
Okay, I've got it. I've got it queued up.
All right.
You in the stream, guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Kevin also has it too. All right, let's do it.
I'm watching.
Yeah. 3, 2,
all right,
1.
2, 1.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
That is some decent animation.
Yes.
Shame it's stuck in low resolution.
I know, because again, WB did not include it.
This kind of ended up imparting onto me the impression that Batman and Superman, that this was going to be a Batman Superman show and not just
Batman show.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to have, Best of the Batmobile. Okay.
All right, let's get on with the actual episode.
3.
Oh, to Holiday Night.
3, 2, 1.
Bomb. And now we're back to the good intro. Woo!
Hey, that intro was good.
No. By the way, get used to that red sky, because we're going to be seeing it all the damn time.
So, background on this series. Even though this is listed as season 4 on the DVD, it is actually season 3. And when WB were looking to add more stuff for Kids WB ended up commissioning Bruce Timm and company for over 20 new episodes in the Batman the Animated Series continuity. However, Kids WB
did not buy the license to Batman the Animated Series, so the show had to be changed to the new Batman Adventures to avoid a legal battle, but they somehow let them keep the original episode.
Holiday Nights.
These people are so fucking stupid.
Yes, and it was
Yes,
mainly
they are.
because of Superman the Animated Series that Batman got to come back.
Okay. I see the red skies already. Actually kind of like
Also-
Poison Ivy's design here.
Also, you want to know the reason why they had to change animation styles?
They changed studios, didn't? Oh, there's the meme.
No. Okay, so no,
They had to make them
Alex.
substantially different from the original.
No, they essentially had to coincide with Superman the Animated Series' animation designs. So everybody everybody had to get their designs
Even though they
redone.
looked well enough, like
Also, there's Veronica Freeland, and here's Bruce's new design. Do you hate it?
oh no, I find it acceptable.
This will be Bruce's design going forward.
Yeah, I don't like it because he doesn't look like he's too expressive. Like the
He
chin
seemed pretty
has
he seemed pretty expressive there.
he did, but I meant like okay, so his original design was just better for facial expressions. Oh,
I can
also they
Definitely
decided
see what you're saying. That
and they also decided to add extra thickness in his chin.
they had to make him look more like Batman.
Oh, and fun fact, that's not Poison Ivy.
Huh.
That's a clone. The real Poison Ivy in the comics was actually in Louisiana with Dr. Alec Baldwin, who would later on become Swamp Thing.
Here's a meme in the right here.
Also, thankfully, Harley's design did not change
Much.
There's
Primo
Or Bruce.
lesbo couple.
I like how Bruce is just nope.
he's trying
Can't
so
we
hard to
just-
fight it.
Hey guys, can't we just steal stuff? We are criminals after all.
Why?
For a second there, I thought I could see Harley's camel toe.
If Bruce Timm were to embrace his true horniness, we would see that.
Okay. He's just out here rocking the big comfy couch look. We're already not supposed to be here. Why don't you guys just steal all this stuff? Why did you feel the need to lump the...
Oh, poor Bruce. Okay, Al, if you can relate to this.
He's so pissed.
This man is going to have to make so many fucking returns to get his money back. You think they'll give it to him on credit?
I have a feeling he could just file a chargeback.
Oh, also, Kevin, you were saying something about Bruce Timm embracing his horniness. What if I were to tell you that originally Harley was supposed to have more explicit underwear, but then the animators had to change it to essentially brief.
Oh my.
Was it... What was the original underwear supposed to be? Was it supposed to be,
I think more or less like It was
Like a-
more like a thonged,
Yeah, I
like
was going to
kind
say,
of like a thong.
like it goes all the way up there.
Well, not all the way. It was more bikini thong. He can cancel those, or Alfred can cancel those.
I mean, he is
Yep.
Batman. You guys don't know
And
that,
we're-
but he is.
And we're about to get Bruce's second costume, which definitely caused a lot of controversy.
What guy? Oh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. This is why we wear our seatbelts, ladies.
Mhm.
This kind of looks like a DCAU version of the suit.
Well,
Yeah,
this
it's
does
fine.
predate Nolan. It
No, I
predates
know.
Nolan.
I know, that's just what it reminds me of.
Actually,
I like
I think
it.
it's more. It looks more like Frank Miller's Year One Batman. No,
Kind
it
of.
looks like Frank Miller's.
This
Dark
ends up
Knight
getting
Returns.
updated in Justice League with pointier ears.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I like this suit.
I
This is
do
a neat
too.
looking- this is a neat looking suit.
I do too. I have the McFarlane 6-inch action figure of this suit.
Oh, nice.
You see what I mean, Kevin?
your underwear.
What do you mean?
He's about Batman is going up there. Oh, crotch view. Batman's going up there to get his present, Kevin.
Oh, right. And Paul Dini wrote this episode.
Yeah, he did. Oh, I love this. Happy New Year! Come. Dead. Or at least he should be concussed. That has so
Excuse
many
me, gents.
implications.
I'll be right back.
And there's the animation from the intro.
Huh.
Oh, and Batman's grapple gun gets a redesign too.
Watch out for that tree.
Really just did the Scooby Doo jump.
Like zoinks, man. How did you fall for that?
Damn. That was vignette number 1. Here's vignette number 2.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. And here's Barbara's redesign. And her new voice.
Barbara's redesign, where she looks exactly like the Dini-verse version of Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah. Tara Strong, or as she was known before she got married to her ex-husband Strong, whose first name I can't remember,
Mark
was
Strong.
named. No, not Mark Strong. Her maiden name was Tara Karendorf.
Huh.
Almost sounding like a Charmander.
Huh.
Tara Charmander. Oh, God.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Here's one of the memes.
Yeah, there's one of the memes.
Why is Montoya... Montoya's not dressed like an elf, she's dressed like Peter Pan.
Yeah, she kind of does look like Peter Pan.
Would continue the tradition of incredibly beautiful women playing Peter Pan. There was also a production of a Pinocchio play where Pinocchio was played by some distractingly built woman.
Yeah. Also, Bullock's redesign, which made him heavier.
I did not recognize that as Bullock until I heard him speak. You could tell me
And
that
his
that was
hair is
supposed to be
shorter.
a human version of Ben Grimm, and I would have believed you.
Hey, kid! You all suck.
It's Clayface, isn't it?
Yes. And here's redesign.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Mother of God, Clayface.
Yeah.
I love how in Red versus Blue they ended up misinterpreting Madre de Dios, those two son of a bitch.
Oh, and in the comic,
Like how
okay,
in
so
Deadpool
Kevin,
2, Donde está la biblioteca meant I don't bargain.
Yep.
so in the comic,
Damn,
yeah.
Barbara, you're giving
no, you should.
you're giving
have seen
everybody on the
comic.
security feed a show.
Oh no, in the comic that adapts this story, Kevin, he was changing in the crowd as they were running past her, and you did kind of see a little bit more skin.
I remember that. I also remember how in the
Oh right, I forgot
got
this is the
kick.
season this is the season where Barbara is voiced by insane whack job Tara Strong.
Well, as she went by then, Tara Charendoff.
I kind of like this Batgirl outfit.
Yeah, me too.
It's better than the. It's. Eh.
Love that. Yeah, I don't know why Melissa Gilbert was recasted because most of the cast got to come back. So I can only make the assumption she had other commitments. Which sucks because Melissa Gilbert did a better job at her Batgirl voice, which was her just deepening her regular voice, whereas Kara does not do that. Poor Harvey.
Wah 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 wah.
And that's the end of vignette number 2.
And now for New Year's Eve.
We skipped Christmas entirely. And
here we go.
Oh, it's Freakazoid.
No one liked this redesign of Joker.
Somebody has been working on reanimating all of his sequences with the original series animation style. Well, the original series design.
The only good thing that came out of this was by the time we get to Batman Beyond
Tim
Joker,
Drake, as voiced by Matthew Valencia.
Yep. The only good thing that came about this is Batman Beyond did a good job of mixing this.
Unless with the classic design.
Dark Knight stops me first.
Which, by the way, that voice clip for Joker there is reused for Batman Beyond Return of the Joker when Bruce was trying to find out.
Actually, no, it's not.
Tim Drake has dressed in the.
So yeah, Kevin, no, it's not. Mark Hamill actually redubbed it in that scene.
Well, it's still the same line.
It's the same line, but he redubbed it. Which okay.
And now we're in current Batman voice.
Okay, so get this, Kevin. There was a Batman the animated series abridged a long time ago that did this as its first episode, and Gordon said the way Gordon described the earpieces, or unless they're wearing these Mexi mufflers. Why did you call them Mexi? Because they are. And whenever and Vic can't talk, and the thing that ends up killing the Gothamites, unless Batman doesn't stop them, is a device that plays Justin Bieber's "Baby."
Oh, oh, oh. I cringe even thinking about that song.
Oh, gross.
Who would want to own a visage of my ugly mug?
Yeah. Going forward from here, this will be Kevin Conroy's Batman voice.
Yes. Well, I mean, you can tell he got older.
Oh yeah, it would have
He
been.
He hadn't voiced the character in 2-3 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have been like 2 or 3 years between recording the lines for the original run and recording the lines for this.
Yeah. Oh, geez, Tim.
So they didn't want to adapt Jason Todd because they thought his shtick was a little too messed up.
Yeah,
Yet
so
they ended up doing a lot of messed up things to
The
Tim.
guy in the purple suit is clearly the Joker.
Yeah. And there's the new Batarang. Oh, nice shot.
Tim Drake
Now-
is built like Dash from The Incredibles.
Yeah, he's not like his
You
Young
suck,
Justice
Robin.
counterpart.
You really do.
In fact, I can see that the Dini animation style, and especially the new Batman Adventures, the style, had quite a bit of influence on The Incredibles.
Are you
Makes
kidding
sense.
me, Warner Brothers? You didn't even digitally fix that?
Digitally
Fix what?
fix, which was the
His exposed elbows were red, matching his costume. Oh,
huh.
they literally were.
Ooh. Yeah.
This is why we have
No
detachable
capes.
capes, guys.
Where'd you get that gun?
Ooh.
Jack, where did you get that gun? I need to know where you got that gun from, Jack. You weren't holding it earlier.
By the way, because of this being on Kids WB and not Fox, that meant we could get away with a lot more violence and graphic imagery.
Hey,
And
kids, do you like violence?
So if
Do you
Somehow
like
I
nearly
survived that, even though all of my bones are broken.
he's going to have to be in a stretcher for the rest of his life.
Tell me how you feel once you've spent 9 months in traction.
Fuck you, Batman.
And we get one more vignette.
Yep.
And it's the saddest one, knowing both these two are gone.
Yep, knowing both voice actors are dead.
Closing time. Time for you to go home. Places you will be from.
And there's Gordon's new redesign.
Like Gordon's new design. It kind of gets the, gives the impression that time is passing.
Yeah. This is bittersweet.
It is.
I always watch this episode on Christmas.
and New Year's. And that was episode 1 of season 3, aka season 4.
That's not a bad first impression, I have to say.
Yeah, and next episode we're going to get Tim Drake's origin in this universe, which, by the way, is pretty much Jason Todd's origin.
Yeah.
So you know how Tim Drake in the comics and whatnot became Robin because he figured out how Dick Grayson's secret identity through knowing some of the Flying Grayson's famous maneuvers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And by proxy figured out Batman's secret identity, thus making himself stick out on his own as the best detective of the Robins.
So in this they have him try to steal the hubcaps off the Batmobile?
Nope. Two-Face is still involved, but no, he doesn't try to steal the hubcaps.
All right. So, are we ready to go?
Yep. Oh, and his dad is also not a paraplegic.
Nope.
3, 2, 1.
Nor an Army veteran. You see, people, I know quite a bit about comic book characters. I just don't read the comics because lately the comics haven't been very respectful to the characters I've grown to love.
Very good.
And guess what? They're retconning Tim Drake's bisexuality just so they could do some more bullshit. If Tim were supposedly bisexual, then how did he rizz up a couple of ladies?
Oh, I mean, you can do that. It's just that, that whole portion where he was framed up as the fucking brown mallard thing. In that stupid instance when they were trying to make the whole, why are we still showing the original Batman design when Batman's been redesigned?
Because again, they unfortunately didn't commission a new opening or outro, so they chose to just keep the original.
There's Tim.
Okay.
Parkour.
I'm already irritated.
Why is that?
Because this is Tim Drake and not Jason Todd. You're going to essentially take one character and... the thing I really liked about In Brightest Day in Superman the Animated Series was that they didn't try to make Kyle Rayner into Hal Jordan with a different name. They just took part of Hal's story and part of...
We're going to explain where he got that.
Okay, well, I hope so. They just took part of Hal's story and part of Kyle's story and put them together.
Yes, they did do that.
And then expanded from there. I'm already...
I don't like that.
That wasn't well animated at all.
They're Two-Face's goons. Who are new goons. I miss the twins.
Yeah.
You got a kid? Yeah.
Oh, jeez, Tim. Why did you not bother looking?
Boston
Powdered
cream.
jelly donuts, okay? Or powdered cream
How do you...
donuts. I guess that makes more sense.
Sure.
Sup, bitch.
And here's Harvey's redesign.
Close enough, I guess.
Yeah, it is close enough.
Yeah, it's as close as it's gonna get.
You should be.
I'm going to outlive Kevin Conroy. So you should be afraid.
I swear I'm gonna glove slap you so hard that even a duel won't suffice.
I love how I love how he has a glove that's both black and white. Timmy.
But when you're talking about my baby, it don't matter. You're black or white.
Hey, Alex, it's what WB likes to do every now and then. Jangle the fucking key. No, jangle the fucking keys.
Yeah.
Hey, look, kids! Keys! Let's find out.
We didn't even see it!
Hey, I heard somebody stole one of my batarangs. I wanted it back. Even though I lose a lot of them.
It's a limited edition.
I feel like what the Joker ended up putting Tim Drake through is arguably worse than what Joker did to Jason.
It is arguably worse.
Because, like, seriously, yelling dodge is more distracting than helpful.
He has fused with Kami. Kami? What the?
Seriously? What the fuck is a Kami? It means God.
God. Now
bow.
That's still one of the best lines in Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
That, and it's a close second. That and, seriously? What? Where the fuck am I? Wait, what's that noise? Hold on. Now I see a light. Walk towards
it. Oh, what the hell? Tim, how are you afloat? Oh, in those clothes.
They're float proof?
Bullshit! Unless, of course... Don't worry, I got a plan.
Here's the bat sub with a heart-shaped cockpit for some reason.
Clearly meant to be modeled after the bat speedboat from
class, dipshit. His magic won't be able to help him forever. It's not magic.
Also, the bat boat is clearly meant to be inspiredly designed by Batman's jet ski boat from Batman Returns.
No, we're not.
Batman just loves to do this.
It's for dramatic tension, don't you know?
Oh, and the Batcave gets a redesign too, and now it'll have a more consistent design.
Which will carry over into Justice League.
More or less.
Which will also be updated, and which will also be slightly updated
another
again.
one.
Oh, joy. And here's Alfred's redesign. Now he has black holes for eyes. That's disturbing on so many levels. Okay, really? Why do you keep the explosives out?
No, it's not. No, it isn't. No.
So, fun fact.
Well, you know, he grew up and founded his own superhero team over in California.
So, fun fact, that Robin suit was never in the original comics because the original Robin suit Dick wore in this continuity was literally the one from when he first started with the short shorts and the pixie boots. So this suit just came out of fucking nowhere, and we're supposed to believe that, oh yeah,
Dick always had this.
Maybe Jason
No,
Todd
he
got
didn't.
killed off screen in this shit. In
Look,
this
at the-
continuity.
It's not even
Yeah,
Jason.
Jason does exist in the DCAU, but it's in a tie-in comic.
Yay!
Well-
it's canon adjacent.
It's canon adjacent.
Oh yeah. Which
Well,
also
okay.
means that Barbara Gordon and being pregnant with Bruce's child is also canon adjacent. Woo.
No, it's not.
Ooh.
I can assure you, and I promise you, that particular comic, Batman Beyond 2.0, that is canon to Earth 12.
Oh, God. I'm too young. I need an adult. I am an adult.
I am an adult.
Ooh.
Did you? Why would you not lock the cave door?
Right, that does it. You're getting adopted,
Alfred.
little boy.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes.
You face.
And meanwhile, Damien's like, Father, why are we adopting another one?
Why do you adopt anything? Because it's there. That is the whitest I've ever heard that phrase delivered. Hi, I'm the lockpicking lawyer. I'm here to show you how to take an impression of a key off a piece of paper.
Batman knowing what a Gotham airport key looks like.
Batman just has that
Probably has the
obsessive
logo.
photographic memory.
I guess.
Because he's the goddamn Batman.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that money.
The goods.
Delivering the
Oh.
good.
I'm Batman. Owie!
Big Owie.
Ow! Ow, we're getting beaten up off screen by a girl. Oh,
How humiliating.
I'm over 20, you know. Oh, we're still getting beaten up by a girl. It's humiliating. Is it really that
We're getting beaten up by a girl in a furry costume.
Is it really that demasculating that you're getting beaten up by a woman?
Yeah. Well, shit.
So, I'm gonna decide your fate. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna leave now.
Well, shit.
You know, I think the animation team behind the 1,000-Year Blood War or Core 2 looked at this season and were like, you know what? Let's make the sky red this time.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been worse. They could have made the sky black.
So, no. Wonder
Oh,
Girl.
yeah.
Oh, I'm too young to be dicked around.
Wonder Girl doesn't exist in this continuity.
Bullshit! Sorry, I had an instinctual cough. It's
50.
50. It's a hell of a fucking... Holy shit, those hips.
Yep.
She'd make a great mother to somebody other than...
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, jeez, Bruce.
Called America's.
Oh my god. It's called Bruce Timm Wants Talent.
Imagine if Batman turned the channel and suddenly it's a hit anime movie. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Wrong channel?
I don't think 1 + 1 = Armageddon.
And the mentally retarded.
What about the quick?
Why didn't
So
you
that's
just,
four. So that's 4 kinds.
so why isn't he called Four-Face?
Because then he'd be forced to. Then he'd force you to draw straws, and the shortest one means he kills you.
That the other 3 will decide whether or not he throws acid on you or takes you out for hot chocolate.
I love that we see the same robot chicken sketch.
Yes.
They didn't bother white balancing this footage, and it peeves me.
No, they did it. Yeah, no, the DVD is I think this is worse than the DVD.
Somehow.
Well, the
Ow.
footage would have been aged a little bit, but
Used to make
If
thanks,
it makes
Alfred.
someone furious, then
You
maybe
just-
it'll make me super happy.
You just dropped Dick's identity. Remember this theater. We're going to come back to it.
Yanis Prospero, aka
Oh my god.
aka
Okay,
the Mary
Alex.
Sue that is Alice.
Okay, Alex, you've done productions. How easy would it be to properly correct this?
it's literally 1 click.
I see. So what you're saying is WB back
WB
in
is lazy as shit.
So what you're saying is WB circa 2019 couldn't even press 1 button to just balance the colors.
No. So if you want to do it shot by shot, it's a little more difficult. It's 2 clicks essentially.
Oh yeah, that's more difficult. Oh yeah, that makes it. It's so difficult.
Because these days Adobe Premiere has the ability to go through and pick out scene transitions and apply the razor tool between animation cuts.
Oh, Sonic's here.
Scene cuts. Hi,
We're
Sonic.
on season 4.
Yep.
And
So-
Tim Drake just became Robin.
Yeah, so that means that you can go in and individual color correct each shot.
Mm.
Basic white balance is still literally 1 click after that. You just pick something that's supposed to be white, you click on it.
Harvey, are you serious?
And
Why
that's
didn't you
that.
start the count? Why did you not start the countdown at 2 minutes? You're two-faced.
Yeah.
Oh, what can I say? I'm a little inconsistent like that.
Also,
I
Kevin.
can see I'm going blind.
Also, Kevin. Oh, this is really good hot chocolate. The soup's not bad either. Oh, really? Can I try some? Wait, Harvey, no!
Why isn't the mask two-faced as well?
Ow. Well, so how do we feel about this Robin design?
It's alright.
Oh yeah. Ow!
I don't like how hazy some of the footage looks in this. Yeah, like that. You see that right there? That footage looks really hazy. Then this clip doesn't, and then that clip does. And, you know, it's not that difficult to
Jeez,
white
Robin.
and black balance a
I feel like I've
shot,
seen you
especially in a...
I feel like I've seen you before. Like, I'm not even talking about the fact that I fought Robin before.
Like you're shorter and younger than you were the last time I saw you.
Actually, yeah. Why is? Oh, and we got to call back Chekhov's Batarang.
Ah, crap.
That's
Oh,
gonna be a lot of-
man.
Yep, that guy's
Ow!
fucking
Yeah.
dead.
Tim, you just killed a man.
I guess this robbing kills.
Congratulations, son.
Welcome to
You
the
tasted
family.
blood.
Hey, guys, remind me, wasn't Two-Face Bruce's best friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Whatever happened to that?
that's what I'm wondering.
Well, you see, the writers sort of forgot about.
Oh yeah.
Why isn't the stuff mixing already? Just
I don't know. That's kick it or do that.
there we go. See, I was gonna say this is
Barbara, you're supposed to be a tech whiz and you couldn't figure out how to disarm it.
could have broken one of the fucking things.
Oh. And now the footage is back to normal.
No, it's not. Why do
Uh-oh.
some of these shots just have a gray haze over them? 'Cause
I don't
it's not
know.
the-
Okay, now
It's not the tape
Nope.
master footage that we've seen in other, and it's not the really bad upscales that we've seen in other shots.
Rule number 1,
We're
we play
seeing off-
American Gladiators every Wednesday.
Okay, that's fine. I play American Gladiators all the time.
That like a 200-pound weight plate. Why would you need a 200-pound weight plate more than like?
Oh wait,
Or-
here we go. Nick.
Hey!
Yeah!
Ah! 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 Ah!
Yes!
Hey,
Bullets!
no
The
one
fucking
can be a
bullets!
boy
It's
wonder
back!
forever.
It's back! Ah! 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 Ah!
Calm down.
And we're calm
That
down.
hurt you.
I'm not calmed down. I will not calm down until that fucking mullet goes away.
It's not going away. It was the 90s. You do know.
Fuck!
Superman
had a-
one in the 90s.
Well, I was going to say.
You're
but-
trying to tell the son of a hairdresser that and I should calm down when I see the mullet?
Okay, well, to be fair.
My
That's what
mom
made him look-
hates this hair design.
That's what he looked like in the 90s.
Who cares?
They do.
I'm gonna go ahead and get us started now on the next episode. Everybody ready?
We're on Cold Comfort. Yes, we're
Yeah.
ready.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. I am calm so long as I don't have to look at that mullet ever again.
This is the next episode. You do know that, right?
What?
Wait.
This episode, Cat Scratch Fever.
No, it's not.
What is this episode?
Cold Comfort.
Fever.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Stretch. Brr.
I'm runner of that Nickelodeon show with the free cats. The cat scratch. I don't remember that dang Nickelodeon show's name. Or the cat scratch, or am I thinking of something else?
I think it's Cat Scratch.
Cat, yeah, it was cat scratch. I'm remembering the theme song now. Yeah, cat scratch. Cat scratch. That was an alright show.
What was an alright show?
Cat scratch.
Oh yeah. So we're on Mr. Freeze's episode.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
God, help!
All right,
They
what
do.
direction are they going with Mr. Freeze this time? Are they going sympathetic or are they going asshole?
Asshole.
Hey, it's Jack Ryder.
Yeah.
You know, a guy who's totally not going to be an important
creeper.
character to the Bat family at all. Nope,
Don't-
not in any
Not.
way whatsoever.
I'll get to that when we get to his episode. And Freeze has hench girls that wear
That wears
not-
Danny's
Parka
a
skirt.
snow outfit.
yeah.
Okay,
that.
this is not Dark Mr. Freeze. I mean, maybe it's the Batman Mr. Freeze, but not the Mr. Freeze.
No, this is Walt Disney.
Yeah.
This is Walt Disney. Dr. Victor Freeze is still he's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the new Mr. Freeze.
And you're about to see something redonkulous, guys.
Yep, he came to steal hope. I don't like how they changed his filter. Now he has a robotic filter over his voice. Why not? And I don't like his design.
Absolutely bone.
You'll see.
Why does he have
how much
henchmen?
You'll see how
You
much
went-
worse it gets.
You went from a badass Mike Mignola design to this. Dinosaur. Bruce.
Spider-Man?
Seriously, Bruce, what the fuck? You're a detective.
Hang on. Why? Does Gordon know?
I think he
legitimate
should.
Question: Does Gordon know why? Those girls must have very high body temperatures to be able to be Mr. Freeze's henchmen with nothing on their fucking thighs.
What's the recruitment rate of? Like, how did they get recruited?
Sonic,
Okay,
look at
question.
the memes.
Okay, question. Why would Bruce want the
And
costume
now
to
the
be
footage
in
is
the...
upscaled again.
All right, let me see the
Just for
meme.
that
Yeah.
one close shot. Look, it's not upscaled here.
No, it's not. What the fuck? Also, complaint. Why did Bruce have the costume in the passenger seat compartment and not in the back of the seat?
Oh yeah, or him being the hero.
I'm not an artist, but what? That would probably take, what,
God damn it!
10 years to paint?
You know,
Aww.
So Mr. Freeze is just committing various petty acts.
I'm going to commit various war crimes. I will be wanted in every country.
I mean, if he wants to be petty, he can at least freeze David Zaslav.
No. Mr. Freeze is transformed into David Zaslav.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear. He's gone
He
from
saw
bad to
that
worse. He's become an
he saw
actual
that-
villain now.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
He saw that
Bruce,
Zack Snyder had a better idea than he did.
Ow.
Well, you know, it's Kevin, that's not a high bar. Everybody has better ideas than David Zaslav does, except for the people behind Paramount Plus who greenlit the Halo show.
Or what about Kevin Feige?
Kevin Feige has better idea. At least Kevin Feige makes things.
Why is the gun black? I don't like that.
The black doesn't even mesh.
Fuck that bitch.
If it was silver, it would have. If it was silver with black highlights, it would have matched the aesthetic of his suit. It just looks like it doesn't look sci-fi anymore.
No, it doesn't.
Bruce,
I hate
why
it.
did you drop the Batarang?
I don't know. No wonder why you lose them.
It's okay, buddy. You could always make another one.
That took him 10 years.
So that's
Make
another
another
10
one.
years.
He's old.
oh yeah, this is comic books, man. Healthcare is probably good enough.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. We already knew that. We've seen the previous episodes and the movie.
Yeah, about that doctor.
Doctor, give me the news.
that doctor she married turned out to be an asshole who was jealous of her still having feelings for Victor. So he tried to frame Victor, and it led to him getting arrested, put to Arkham, and Nora tried to go and be with Victor, but then Batman came in and ruined it, and then Victor was lost in the Arctic.
This from a comic that I won't read.
Yeah. Yes, it's from the Tie-In comics.
And why can't Mr.
Yeah,
Freeze
I'm not
just
going
be
to
a
read
good
that.
guy?
I
Yeah.
asked that about
Yeah.
the Riddler.
Why
Man
can't they just
many
let Mr.
times.
Freeze be a good guy, man? I know
Let him-
people hate the whole villains being a good redeemed, but
Let
come on, man. At
Freeze-
least give Mr. Freeze
Let Freeze live in the Arctic or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Have
if you
somebody-
don't gotta
if
make him
need- We can change something. Call this guy Dr. Freeze, right? And then we can introduce a new Mr. Freeze who is like a, who just like steals some of, or makes his own freezy shit. And then, then we're good.
Give it. I mean, would it give it? I mean, that depends. Are we allowed to use the Batman design?
Yes.
Then I'm all for that idea because the Batman design rocks.
Oh, Batgirl swinging down a pole. Like we've seen in Paul Dini and Bruce Timm's.
No, just Bruce Timm's, because Paul Dini has a sense of restraint. Bruce Timm will
sense of restraint.
Restraint.
Taint.
Keep in mind,
Alex, how much force does it take to punch something that's made out of metal?
I mean, it works for some characters. I mean, look at.
And this is Bruce Wayne's default look when he's not in costume.
Suddenly turning into Ben Tennyson.
Yeah, I was going to say that's giving off Ben Tennyson vibes there.
That's where they got it from, Man of Action.
With less, slightly less vocal fry, though.
Oh,
you know what's fucked up?
Heightening up the difficulty level out of spite.
You know what's fucked up? That's Bruce's idea of a date.
Oh. God damn it. Why'd you gotta put that idea in my head?
I know that you and I go out and beat up criminals. That's
wait.
I have to know.
Oh! Nice! Nice!
That is a reference to a PSA from the time.
For the record, I am
watching you, Dad.
For the record. Nice way to change the subject. And Damien, it would just be like, oh, he failed that too.
Oh, you fucking assholes. Why would you freeze his steps? Now the water's gonna get everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to make Alfred clean it up.
But I'm right here, sirs.
Yeah, no, I don't like this, Mr. Freeze.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Ow!
Okay, fine, I tried.
Think about your wife, man. Just because you got cucked.
Only kind
Which
of
I have
one?
now.
I have two.
Your beloved surrogate son.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Look, man, Freeze, just because you got cucked, man, doesn't mean you gotta be an ass about it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my!
I don't want to
recognize
know
these
what
pecs. Ow.
I don't want to know what he just did to her.
Just imagine somebody makes a continuous loop of Tim just punching that bitch.
Imagine somebody made a continuous loop of that girl headbutting Bruce in the chest.
The hammer of justice is unisex.
Did you really think that would work? Like, seriously? Ow!
So they're not wearing any pants underneath.
No, they're not.
We were able to see that. We were able to see that when we saw the bottom of that girl's ass cheeks poking out from underneath the parka.
Oh yeah, we saw those. We saw that ass.
This is so not Mr. Freeze.
No shit.
No, like I said, it's Walt Disney.
Like, if this was the Batman Mysteries, I could probably see this, him doing this, but no. Because, yeah, well, the Batman Mysteries is, well, an asshole with his ice powers. With a very great design.
Master Bruce, don't you have a fucking bat laser? Alfred, my laser's not that big.
You underestimated a lot of things, Barbara.
Including my penis.
Yeah. Yeah, you should meet.
The fact that made Kevin laugh.
Guys, you do realize there exists a comic where Batman's dick is shown?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. And then it got censored.
Thankfully,
Yep.
thankfully, there is also a comic of Cassandra Cain's ass and tits.
You're
Batman and the
kidding me.
Outsiders.
Oh god.
Damn.
It's incredibly well drawn.
Well, I mean, okay.
You had to go that hard on that, did they?
Okay, so fun fact, that was on the children's graphic novel section of my local library.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
The people who the people who put that there did not know what they were doing. I just remember...
those kids must have got a real nice surprise when they opened that book.
Oh yeah, I did.
Some people were asking why would I believe that James Gunn would totally adapt at Batman Damned, which I respond just for the Batterwang.
Just for the Batterwang.
I mean,
like seriously, that would be the only reason James Gunn would be able to do that, or it would want to do that, just because he's that ridiculous.
He's the weirdo. He's the weirdo of the comic book directors.
Freak.
Which is kind of saying a lot.
Weirdo.
And that's saying a lot, considering that, all the other comic book directors are pretty weird in their own way. I don't know, what is the weirdest comic book director?
Depends. Who would be the weirdest? Who would be the weirdest comic book director I've suggested it for, or the Taiwanese bootleg stuff I've written out?
Okay, so off the top of my head, James Gunn came from Trauma, so automatically he's pretty weird. Taika Waititi has made the worst superhero film ever made outside of Madam Web, which is the worst film of all time.
Or we can have the
Robin.
Or we can have the guy
Joel Schumacher is a great director.
Alex, don't forget, the director of the Taiwanese bootleg for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is Josh Trank.
But Josh Trank directed...
What? Oh, this is where it came from?
Josh Trank directed...
This is where this...
Alex, look at the screen.
Oh my... This is where we got... I've always seen the designer. I didn't know it came from this.
Wait.
So... Hang on, so he is now Baxter Stockman from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and his jaw
the 2003
is a
version.
Head.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of him?
He just said it. His body deteriorated. They
Even
were
your
only able to
penis,
save his
especially my penis. It was the first thing that went. Like, seriously, how does that even work?
How are you able to talk?
Yes, somehow.
Well, I mean, yeah. Actually, yeah. How is he talking? He doesn't have any lungs, or I mean, I guess the brain.
The synthesizer, I'll
Bender.
say,
He finds a way.
Life finds a way to make me vomit.
Arma just tries to leave. His dick.
Oh god, not my helicopter. Damn,
Look,
some days
Mr.
you just
Freed,
can't get rid of a bomb.
look, Mr. Freeze, I get that losing your body kind of made you petty. I mean, I would too, but come on, man. This is just hater activity, man.
Yes,
know,
this is peak hater energy.
This is just Batman and
This
Robin
isn't
all over again. What is
like
with
this isn't you, man.
Except it's literally more logical.
Yeah, it actually, yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure, he kind of justifies the haterness, but come on, man.
You know,
Come on, man.
Superman
You're not Eobard, man.
You know, Superman could just come in and use his heat vision to unfreeze the city, right? I did not think of that. I'll have
Or
to
he could
freeze
just
him
melt
too.
the helicopter out of the sky, right?
Don't worry, I got
Reach for
kryptonite
the
ice
sky.
ready.
Dead?
Oh damn, they're
Also
not wearing
dead.
any panties at all.
No, they're not.
Like seriously,
I mean, their crotches
you
are
could
completely featureless, but they're not wearing any fucking underwear.
I mean,
it can't. I mean, I don't know why they're doing it because it can't be
think Mr.
sex appeal
Freeze-
because Mr. Freeze doesn't have a dick bender.
You think Mr. Freeze made him do that?
I mean, I don't know
Yes.
why because I mean he couldn't get a boner anymore.
He can get a mental boner.
I can. You know what
I
I can
guess.
do? I can forge a new penis
Oh, I
out of
love this.
ice.
I love
That
this.
is
That
why
sounds
all of my-
painful.
That is why all of my
Oh.
henchwomen
Oh,
don't wear underwear,
oh yeah, he can
so
just
that
turn
they
his
can
head
get used to
360.
the cold.
That sounds painful.
Oh,
Why did you do that?
because he's Batman.
I
Ow.
forget. Mr. Freeze was in Batman Beyond. Was he?
Yes, he was.
Again,
Yeah.
in one of the best and most emotional episodes in that show.
Yeah, I'm remembering.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Man,
Turning it around.
around town.
I love how threatening, how more physically menacing he is.
Freeze or Batman?
Freeze.
I mean, yeah. I mean, now that we know he's kind of literally machine.
Is my machine now, then, man? Twisted and evil.
Evil.
Don't worry, he'll live.
Well, I mean, I just told you he will, so yes, he will live.
Because Batman don't kill.
Well, that and he's immortal,
Yeah.
so you can't kill him. Unless you're Batman Beyond.
Oh wow, double feature this time. Oh wow, double. Damn, Spoiler Man is working overtime this time. He got two of you at once.
Taking care of business. He
Yeah,
was
you should have
working
seen what he-
overtime during
And
The
he
Hobbit,
ejected.
too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh god.
Oof.
So how
And that
did you
was the
guys
wor-
feel about Ashley Greene as the Batgirl?
What?
Huh?
I mean,
Are we
Bubbles?
talking like in voice acting or Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
I thought Bubbles was fine.
I thought it was okay.
Oh, they're called the Ice Maidens. Look at this.
Let's take a
Oh,
look.
they had names.
Yep. All
They
right.
had names. Hang on.
So now
Yeah.
we are on
Lauren, Tom, and
Double
Cree
talk.
Summer were Ice Maiden 1 and 2. Well, 2 and 3. Bob Hastings, Commissioner Gordon, Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., Buckner.
So are we ready for double talk?
Who was Ice Maiden number 1? She wasn't in the voice list, was she?
And a 3.
Yes, it was. It was Lauren
And
Tom.
Lauren, Tom? I thought Lauren. Oh, we're not ready.
And a 3.
I was going. No, I'm not ready. I was going back through the cast list. Also, there was an AOL keyword in the end credits. That takes me back. Okay,
Well,
3,
yeah, they were.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, because they were owned by AOL at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they were owned. But
Yeah, if I had a
AOL
nickel
Time
for every
Warner was a big thing back.
And guess
No,
what?
I
It's because
Yeah.
of AOL that WB went through its first bankruptcy. I'm sorry, not
Yeah.
bankruptcy, debt. Their first debt.
Yeah, I remember That was a plot point in the Marvel comic.
Yeah. And then after that, they were owned by AT&T, and AT&T didn't make it any better.
No.
And then Warner Brothers, and then Discovery came, and we all know what happened there.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's
As I was saying
all
before,
downhill from
guys.
here.
Guys.
what?
So this episode actually has a brief cameo of one on Miss Lane and Mr. Kent.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it does.
joy.
Welcome to
Double.
Arkham Asylum with Open Bar.
And it has
Oh.
it too has a redesign. Bob Goodman wrote this. Kurt Data. Nice.
Yes, the worst jail cell / mental institute ever.
It's not a jail cell.
I just said mental institute.
Yeah, I know. Just
Look, it might as well double the jail cell at this point.
you're not wrong.
He's right.
Oh, Arnold. Your
To
wig
open
design
the
is not
chest,
good.
Arnold. Do it now. Follow the yellow brick road, Arnold.
Dummy.
Oh, puppet. Oh, this is what they meant. Just puppet dude again.
Puppets is pulling your strings. Twisting your mind,
guess-
smashing your dreams. Blood on me, can't see a thing.
I guess we're getting our Scarface episode.
Yep. Rhino and Megsy.
That's our Scarface redesign.
Yeah, I do not like it.
It could be better. It's a lit more, I guess, less threatening.
It's all right. I don't dislike
It's all right.
it.
It could be
Kinda
better.
looks- the funny thing is, it kind of looks more like a puppet Al Capone.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Fun fact is the original Scarface. Nickname back in the day.
Oh man, why did you have to post that?
Post what?
Apparently, Jason Momoa doesn't let his kids play video games or have phones.
The man
That's
who's in the
dumb.
Does he make-
Minecraft movie
Does he make
just
them,
says-
is
like
against video games.
He just says,
What
"I
the
want them
fuck?
to use their." He just says, "I want them to use their creativity in a different way."
You know what?
And
Now
how-
that I know, no, and that explains why he's in the Minecraft movie. Now that I think about it,
because his kids don't play video games?
Yeah,
yes.
I
And
would-
apparently, he wants to use that you know, it all makes perfect sense now.
Yeah. The landlady is just a midget.
Hey, it's a new Lucius Fox,
Is this
as
Yeah.
voiced by a Mel Winker, aka Aku Aku. Woodaga.
Ah, that's nice. It's always gonna.
2 million in bearer bonds.
Uh. Uh. Yeah, you're probably one of the few Gotham villains to, you know, recover.
That's not true. Edward Nygma did. He
Yeah, that was a great arc in the comics, wasn't it?
Nigma,
was.
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, the Riddler did.
He ain't.
I'm Batman.
Also, he's now as tall as Rhino.
This is one of those goons that we'd have. Yeah, I was gonna say.
And if you remember the last
I'm
time, he
glad.
wasn't as tall as Rhino.
I always
I
love
love
the
that.
offhanded backhands with Batman.
Me too.
Yeah.
He's like, bitch, please.
Bitch, I'm Batman.
I wonder if any of the other Bat family members will learn that backhand.
My money says maybe Dick probably learned it at one point.
Got it. And
Total
wait,
global separation.
they just reused the frame.
Hey, it works.
That's true, it does.
Get out of here. Oh no. Oh, that's the thing about crime.
The tree of crime. Bitter. Crime does not pay. The
Except
shadow.
for
Should have kept him in the asylum a little bit longer.
It wasn't real, it wasn't real, it wasn't real.
Aw, nice pleasant day in the park.
What could possibly go wrong?
Hey,
Great-
Lois and
great app.
Clark.
What could possibly go wrong?
Good.
Where's Chico and the man?
And then Lois be like, who was that? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to somebody about that man.
He should have been left in Arkham.
They said everybody.
Mr. Wesker.
Mask.
Yeah. Fresh.
Just imagine
Fresh.
Just imagine if Arnold. Sorry, I'm just having a. Hey, CEO of Wayne Enterprise is going to make time for each of his employees.
Imagine him
Yeah.
seeing that him and thinking,
Oh.
"Oh God, it's Batman."
But that's
And that's-
ridiculous. We only look exactly alike.
Dummy. That's not Scarface's handwriting. He writes cursive.
Really?
No, he doesn't. I'm just fucking around.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, that's how I answer my phone. I'm scared as shit.
Feel like somebody watching me.
Who
And
are
I have
you?
no
And I
privacy.
have no privacy. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream?
Oh, different voice now.
No, it's still the same voice actor.
Ah.
Bruce really is going out of his way to help.
Yeah.
Look, man, it's been a while since he had a villain, reform. He's not gonna let this one get ruined.
No, he's not.
He's coming out as gay?
Yes.
Oh
The
dear.
puppet. Batman's like, no, I've worked too hard on this one. I am not about to let another one be returned to evil.
So
Okay, I guess
we're all seeing the obvious, right?
the, that the puppet's somehow alive.
Yeah, that.
Kind of funny considering how Mark Hamill would a living puppet Child's
Yeah,
Play
it is, isn't it?
remake.
And then he
Oh.
would act.
Badly animated walk cycle.
And then we have Joker messing around with Scarface in Arkham Asylum.
Batman Asylum, yeah.
That's it.
Why didn't you stop? Why didn't you stop Batman? It was your
Man.
plan, you goofy clown. Now I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong.
You know, a part of me kind of wish they would do an Arkham boss fight for Scarface, but then I remember they probably would make it a Mook Rush or a stealth mission.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't see how you can make Scarface interesting for a boss
No.
fight.
Well, I don't see it either.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. At the end of the day, Scarface is just literally a mobster puppet.
Ain't that the truth?
Somebody used AI to recreate his voice.
Oh my god. AI before. Huh. You do gotta feel bad for some of these villains.
Yeah. You do, don't
They
you?
just want. Sometimes they can't help being,
Sorry, but I must go now. Again, it's been too long since the last I saw you. And I don't even know how the kid's gonna turn out. Trust me, they'll be amazing. But right now, the Nova Corps needs me. The way it's portrayed is as though he were a PNG image dragged up by a mouse. You can even see the mouse if you squint hard enough.
Yep, he's totes
I
back.
mean, totally. Wait a minute, if he can move without the damn bow, what? Whatever, it'll be explained later.
Well, yeah, it's about to be explained.
I know we're Joker got the idea of having the Gotham City small people.
Please tell me is that an actual thing?
Probably? I don't know. I just made it up.
Oh, okay, good. Muggsy and Rhino. And then Rhino would then later become the Rhino.
I am the Rhino.
Alright, I think that's fulfilled the Spider-Man quota for the day. I think I'm done here.
Out.
My work is done here.
Damn
Gagging.
chloroform.
Hey, does this smell like chloroform? What? Oh,
I want that easy money.
Up the river.
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate.
Combobulate.
Discombobulate. Why did you boys toss him in a cardboard box? But balls, you said toss him in a box.
There's
Eh,
no easy way
If
out.
only he knew.
There's no shortcut home.
Damn.
That's fair, actually. You have to be on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
right side of the lock safe.
There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. It can't be long.
I mean, you could, Barb, if your ass wasn't so thick.
Yep.
Stop doing
If it
so
wasn't
many squats.
all the
I'm-
squats.
And now I'm starting to remind of that one clip of that one anime of that one chick who got her butt stuck in a window when trying to hop into a robot. I don't know where the anime name was, but it was some video.
Blockhead. But boss, that don't make no sense. I always loved how he said that. Shut up, dummy, or you can walk the plank too. Oh,
I'm going to save those two gentlemen. And even though they're not gentlemen at all, they don't abide by the code.
Hey,
I mean,
where did that
technically
come
speaking,
from? You weren't holding that.
I
Hey,
don't have to save them.
Isn't this what killed Gwen Stacy?
yes.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
You're the master of puppets. You're pulling his strings.
Wait. Oh,
No! No!
wait. Dummy, what I get? What I have
Near,
dead.
far, wherever you are.
The fact that
Right.
he had the
To this
ventriloquist.
day, I never knew what Mr. Scarface's last words were. All I heard was. And we never saw him
Aw.
again.
Yeah, good ending.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was the good ending.
Too bad Freeze didn't get a good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just head.
Just ahead.
Hey guys, I think I know how Mr. Freeze got ahead.
Oh god.
Yeah.
One more.
Yep.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
So how do you guys feel? So how did you guys feel about the Taiwanese bootleg version of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 so far?
I like it so far.
Okay, what is a highlight of the first part?
Oh man, Kevin's gonna hate this episode.
It's got Mullet
Mhm.
Nightwing, doesn't it?
It has Mullet Nightwing, is it? Yes.
There's no shortcut. Oh,
Hang on, wait a minute. One.
no easy
Two.
way out. Giving
All right, so we are on. So we are. Yep. So we are on. You scratch my back.
Right.
So are we ready?
Yep. In
Yes.
3,
4,
2,
5.
1.
Is there another Catwoman episode?
Yes. I was gonna say,
How
Alex,
did you guess?
Kevin, Dick has 4 more episode appearances in the season.
Excuse me a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. So apparently WB or YouTube suck because my newest video is out, plug by the way, and it only has 4 views. So something's wrong, and
Yeah,
YouTube
I
is
didn't
not
get a
notifying.
notification for it. So.
Yeah, my friend texted me too. She said it was hidden in her subscription feed. I took the video down off private.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even see it on your channel right now.
Yeah, I
But,
privated it, so I had it rescheduled for a release in 2 hours.
Okay, drop the link
I will.
to me and I'll put it in the announcements.
Okay.
Yep, dude.
And here's Nightwing's design.
Mullet.
I don't want to think about a 30 caliber cucumber.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this is already better than the weapon shipment interception in Young Justice.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Young Justice thing was really stupid.
A lot of things in Young Justice were pretty dumb.
My eyes! They burn!
All of a sudden, Dick Grayson has turned into Spider-Man.
Guys, I can't.
Well, you're gonna have to.
The bullets! Make it go away!
Listen, Billy Ray Cyrus was really popular at the time.
Hey,
Alex,
also,
my
Dick has
mom
his
would
own-
tell you are objectively wrong.
Billy
Also,
Ray
Dick has
Cyrus
his-
had one
She
of the
doesn't
biggest songs
care.
in the country.
She
Also,
would
Dick
give a
now-
shit.
Also, Dick now has his own theme song composed by Shirley Walker.
Right.
This is an epic action sequence, Kevin. Let me enjoy this.
No,
Yeah,
the
there you
bullet
go.
has to go away.
That's not a mullet. That's
The
just
mullet.
More like a Jimmy Neutron cut.
That's
No.
long hair with his hair swept back. A mullet is like
No,
a mullet is a crew cut
Alex,
in the front
Alex.
and a
Alex,
long hair at the back.
you try to tell. You try to tell
I don't have a mullet.
If you-
But this is how my hair looks.
Alex. Let me tell you. If you try to tell my
Kevin?
mom this,
Kevin?
she will tell
wait,
you
I'm
you're.
going to
I like
She will
your
tell you
joke
you're
coming up.
wrong.
Kevin,
I
I'm
like
going to
this
show
joke,
you
but-
what a mullet looks like.
I don't want to see it.
Well,
That is Some Gave All by Billy Ray Cyrus.
he's all yours. Bruce actually respecting his son wants to be his own man.
Oh God, Catwoman, no! What did they do to you?
They gave her Harley Quinn skin. They also copied her design from Batman Returns.
Yeah. And by the way,
Oh yeah, right. That was a move. That was a thing back in
by the way,
then.
Some Gave All, 9 times platinum record.
Oh,
Oh dear, I fucking hate this.
yeah,
I do too.
so do I.
Hi,
Oh my God,
Mom,
she's-
why are you dressed like that?
Wait, watch this gag. And there's Barbara's modern design.
See, I like Barbara's design there. It's Catwoman's I can do without.
Yeah. And this is Dick's base of operations.
Dick's base of operation, where he is required to take off his shirt every
And
few
he has
minutes.
no less than 5 swords.
Besides, he's dating a much taller Ginger.
His
Wait,
voice
yeah.
is giving off shades of Twilight Sparkle now.
And this is when she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
And then Tara Strong would go on to play everybody's his first goth crush.
Yep.
We have
Let's be real. Let's be real. Raven was a
Well,
lot of
technically
people's...
second for mine. I watched Total Drama first.
Gwen?
She was Gwen.
Yeah, I didn't watch. Yeah,
Really?
Gwen was mine.
Gwen?
She could
Yeah.
not have
said,
been
if
Gwen.
you'd have said Tennyson, sure, but
Yeah.
hi, Mom, what are
Yeah.
you doing dressed up like that? It's like you're going through a midlife crisis.
And your nipples
Oh.
are practically poking out of that outfit.
Catnips.
You haven't.
I mean, look at you, lady.
You're a decade older than me. Dick is supposed to be in his early to late 20s.
No, it's not. You. That almost doesn't look like a cat design.
It doesn't.
Who just hangs up giant canvases of stick figures on the wall?
Only a guy who really loves animation versus animation.
Hmm.
Floppy
You know,
disk.
if
where'd
Damien
you
ended
go?
up seeing Dick Grayson with that hairdo, he'd be like, "Cut it right now! It's disgusting."
Are you going to?
Probably.
It's not a fucking mullet. It's not a crew cut at the front.
Alex,
It doesn't count as a mullet if it's not a crew cut in the front.
Alex,
Otherwise, it's just sparkling long hair. You get. Tell me somebody got the joke.
I did.
what joke?
About how carbonated wine is only champagne if it comes from the Champagne region of France. Otherwise, it's just.
It's like every time I look at Catwoman, it's like she doesn't belong on the scene.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you tell me which thing is not like the other? It's Catwoman. Catwoman is not like anything in this show. Even the Joker
It's
doesn't
like-
look so out of place as this bitch.
Like Christ. But yeah, look. I did.
Sorry, I just ended up seeing something that distracted me. Not on the show.
Well, that.
I will not describe it. I refuse.
I'm guessing. You know what? I'll let you have your piece.
Thank you. Ow! Oh,
Yeah, out of
broken
all,
sternum.
you know, of all the combination, why Nightwing and Catwoman of all things? This seems off.
Yeah, no, it would have made more sense if it was Barbara.
Yeah, it would have.
Maybe Tim and Cassie. Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
No, none of that.
On you.
Batman's
Yeah,
gotta be watching.
Yeah, you know who also said next time?
Batman.
Oh,
The guy who
really
used
was
to play
watching.
Rhodey in the first Iron Man, and he never did get that next time.
And there's her design, new design.
See, I don't dislike the human design.
Get away from my son, woman.
Creatures of the shade. You know where
He
to
was
find
in
me.
Colin. No, you're a fucking thief.
And for some reason, writers always want to make you turn back to peace because Batman villains will never get redeemed.
Ah.
I'm not wrong. And no, Harley Quinn does not count. I mean, he's Spider-Man. He managed to redeem Venom.
Just imagine that one time when Spider-Man and Venom were together, or to beat up the Sinister Six, and the Sinister Six were like, but,
Oh God!
but you're not supposed to work with Spider-Man. Venom decides what Venom wants, and Venom right now wants Spider-Man in a physical way, or no, he wants to help him. Why do you think? No, we want to help him. Why do you think it means something gay? Well, the way you worded it sounded like
The way you
why?
talk about Spider-Man is a little bit
God.
suspicious.
It's how normal people talk in my home world. Symbiotes just say these things, okay?
So, just gonna put this out there. Bruce had a tracker implanted in your IUD.
Oh my god, the eyeballs on that cat.
Meow.
Kitty looks like it's seen some shit.
Yep.
Please
Normally,
stop.
I'm attracted to
I came
long.
to play.
Normally, I'm attracted to long-haired gingers, or is with orange skin and green and beautiful green eyes. and well-toned abs,
Fortunately, that ship hasn't existed yet.
and a rockin' bod, with big breasts and large booty,
Put some sugar on me.
and she'd be way taller than me too.
Gotta get that orange juice on. Hey, would actually would
Mr. Grayson, are you sure
Do you-
you're not describing? Are
do
you
you-
sure you're
Yep,
not
come on,
describing
Alex.
a Kryptonian?
Finish your
do you
thought.
think Starfire lactates orange juice?
No!
God damn it, man.
No! No!
You made me regret it.
No!
You made me regret you finishing it, man. I thought you were cooking something, but then
You
you
motherfucker! You motherfucker!
Oh my god.
God damn it.
You
Jared's not even
you
here,
son of a
man.
gun.
I expect this from Gizmo or Jared, but you, man.
Look,
Gizmo
if
has
Jared
been
were
Gizmo has been rescued from the Cardassians by the Cylons, and they're currently completely ignoring him because they're robots and they're not really sure what to do with him. He doesn't have to do anything.
Man, fucking space Latinos.
seriously, come on.
Yeah, no, she just looks so out of place. Especially when she smiles.
Looks like a rejected Freakazoid character. Those lip flaps are open and closed. Typically, you need open, half open, and closed. Worse than that. This is really weird.
Ew.
You're not a
Ow.
girl, you're a woman.
Oh, would you?
You're literally a decade. You're literally, I don't know, 5,
What are you
7
doing,
years older than
stepmom?
him.
We don't do that home. And you're like a gilf to him at best.
Wow.
Oh. Bruce is proud of his son. Remember that guy with the glasses?
You guys do realize I'm up here and can provide any form of backup, right?
I swear my girl voice has been influenced very heavily by Little Kribo's Taya.
Yeah.
Which one of y'all motherfuckers didn't believe hard enough?
Okay, that sounded more like Mickey.
Oh boy!
That's more Mickey.
Dick, he's in his
Thank
late
you,
30s.
Mr. Kruger.
Yep, he's getting away. Alright, time to fight the hook, man.
Oh wow, you can cut up part of my outfit. How intimidating.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I should probably use 10% of my bat powers.
If he used another extra 10%, he would be obliterated in one punch.
1 pound! Oh, would you look at
I
that
am the bat
shooting
god.
his fire extinguisher.
Ben says he's been sending chat messages.
Oh.
We hit
Oh.
400 subs.
Oh,
400
congrats.
subs. Freakazoid. Remember that guy with the glasses? Doug Walker. Okay. Nice to see we finally hit 400 subs. I think this is the most subs that I have had on any individual YouTube channel.
Oh,
look, there's
actual blood.
250 on all of the others.
Well, congratulations on the big getting.
Congratulations, Batman. You've killed a man.
You're almost halfway there to 1,000. How do you feel?
Living on a prayer. Well, you know, if we get to 1,000, that'll be neat.
Well, we'll see how long this.
If we get to 1,000, and
we get a free Sunday.
Maybe
we'll get to about 1,000 in 3.5 years at this rate. Yeah. So,
Jimmy's trying to kill him.
Oh, no, I don't think she's paying attention because that would kill both of them.
Explosion!
There was not enough gasoline in that boat for them to for it to explode that heavily. What if you subscribe and take us back to 399, Alex? Huh. What is with the soft filter? Is there like fog in this?
Fog.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be fog.
It's the Stephen King mist.
And that was Nightwing's episode.
Yay! I look forward to more of that fucking mullet.
That was a strange episode. Yeah, that was a pretty strange episode. I guess that's the last one for the night.
Right. And that'll be it. And so next time on Bat Ass, we will be continuing this 4th Earth season.
Yep.
And next week, we will be wrapping up the Avatar of The Last Airbenders.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yes, and Ben says, chaos. No, I wouldn't do that. Gonna go do stuff when you're done, Alex. Remember the slides. Oh. Oops. What else? Elbow cough. I'm just reading the chat right now.
Well, anyway.
You have 6 viewers live right now. That's cool.
Anyway, tomorrow is our cast. And I'm back to doing more of the Mother of Threes.
Yep. I have a video coming out in 2 hours because WB claimed it and I got it unclaimed, but YouTube is not notifying people that it's out. So, go see it. I'll try and get the word out as much as possible for everyone to go see it because YouTube sucks.
What happened?
So YouTube claimed his new video. Sorry, Warner Brothers claimed his new video.
I got it back.
Yeah, kind of like how with the Black. Bump the mic again. Kind of like what happened with the first part of the remastered Black Widow video. How Disney claimed it, I got it back, and then they just didn't notify anybody that it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm having to get the word out, by word.
Ben says that's a dab. No, it says elbow cough as the emoji name. Anyways, you guys know where to find Kevin and myself. Go watch. Excuse me.
Go check out Saber Comics on YouTube
for Bender's new video.
Yeah, give Bender a watch.
We will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.